Hi guys, today's video is going to be an update on the Alexis Sharkey case. I first covered this case about 8 months ago, so it's been a while, but I thought I would just come back with a little update because there has been some new developments in the case. If you guys have not seen my first video on this case, I'll leave it linked on the screen or in the description box below, so definitely check that out first. Links to all of my sources and extended articles will be in the description below. Please read the disclaimer and let's get into today's case. Alexis Sharkey was a 26-year-old social media influencer when she went missing on November 27th of last year. Her body was later found 4 miles from her Houston home on Interstate 10. She had been strangled to death. Her husband, Tom Sharkey, became a suspect and received a lot of scrutiny from the media and public when alarming details of the couple's private relationship surfaced. Tom denied the allegations, giving contradicting statements at times. However, police grew more suspicious with Tom's behavior preceding Alexis's death. He hadn't reported his wife missing. It's been almost a year since Alexis's horrific murder, and authorities had finally officially obtained a search warrant for Tom Sharkey. According to the Houston Police Department, they had been interviewing witnesses and collecting enough evidence to determine whether or not Tom Sharkey was responsible for his wife's murder. According to an article published by the KHOU 11 channel, Thomas had a history of being evasive, police said. He reportedly left the state about 2 weeks after Alexis's murder, and police said they had been trying to meet up with him for quite some time to collect DNA sample. At the beginning of August, police say Thomas Sharkey finally agreed to meet with detectives while he was living in Georgia. Police said detectives were there, but they were not able to make contact with him. He came up with a very bizarre story later on about why he essentially disappeared, and then a short time after that incident, he relocated to Florida, detectives said. Police said they established there was a history of domestic violence between Alexis and Tom Sharkey, and the relationship was ending. There were even talks of divorce on Alexis's end, police confirmed. Police said over time they were able to develop enough evidence to determine probable cause and charge Thomas Sharkey with Alexis's murder. The investigation determined that Thomas Sharkey, her husband, is the only person who had the means, motive, and opportunity to have committed the murder. On September 29th, police obtained an arrest warrant for Thomas Sharkey. Due to the high-profile nature of the case, police went about getting the search warrant privately. They kept things pretty hush-hush. Police found out that Tom was in Florida. He had been staying there with his daughter in Fort Myers. So the U.S. Marshals were called in to assist with his arrest. On Tuesday, October 5th, at around 10 a.m., deputies knocked on the door of the daughter's home, announcing themselves. According to the deputies, when Tom Sharkey became aware that they were there for him, he ran upstairs and shot himself. Houston Police Department said that neither Tom nor his daughter knew about the arrest warrant prior to them showing up at the daughter's home. Police say their plan was to arrest Sharkey and charge him with Alexis's murder in Harris County. But that would never happen because he committed suicide.
His identity was confirmed by the relative that was on scene, by the arresting officers who had been looking for him, and by official identification that he had in his possession. The Lee County Sheriff's Office in Florida is conducting the death investigation of Mr. Sharkey. I would like to emphasize that this has been a very tragic series of events for both families, the Robanals and the Sharkeys. They've been through hell, essentially, with the attention of the public on this case. I want to put out there that no one else is suspected of any involvement in the case, and no one else is under investigation in the case. We have clear evidence that Mr. Sharkey acted alone.
Okay, you guys, that is the update on the Alexis Sharkey case. What do you guys think about this case? Please let me know in the comments down below. What are your thoughts, theories, concerns? I think we pretty much figured this one out. If you like videos like these, check out my last episode. I will leave it linked on the screen. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. please share because it really helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.